You can tweet me at Just the Cat Radio. So, good morning, Justin. How are you?
Good morning, Michael. I'm doing well.
Yeah,
How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you very much. I just, as I'm going on there, I'm looking at social media, and all of a sudden, it comes up with, reimagine this as tattoo art, and shows me a picture of something I posted on Facebook. And it's of a horse. And I'm like, I'm not reimagining anything like that as tattoo art on me. I thought that was kind of crazy. So Facebook is now trying to advertise for and promote tattooing?
I guess.
Really?
I haven't seen anything about it.
Has that become more and more popular as time's gone by? It seems like when I was a kid, tattoos were not that prevalent. It seems like today they're just literally everywhere.
Yeah. It feels like a good majority of people have them.
A good majority of people.
I would
Really?
Well, I don't know what percentage you think it would be.
I would love that. I literally do not have any idea. I would probably say of the Americans, just America, just Americans today, I would say probably 35% people have a tattoo.
I'd go higher.
Would you really?
Mm-hmm.
What percentage of people do you think have tattoos?
I bet it's closer to 50.
50%?
I bet so.
Really? Okay. Wow, man, that's amazing.
Now,
half the people out there have a tattoo.
Now, you obviously have those people that have enough tattoos for everybody.
Yeah, you're right about that. I saw a guy yesterday, literally from the top of his shoulder all the way down his arm. And I don't know why it is. To me, it's just like, ooh, that's got to be uncomfortable. It's like, no, he doesn't feel a thing, does he?
No.
It's
not anymore.
It just feels like like you. For some reason, my mind tells me he feels those tattoos. Just like with you. You have one that's special to you.
Mm-hmm.
Did it hurt, though?
No.
Not a bit.
Not a bit.
But you can never get it taken off.
Yeah, you can get it removed.
But doesn't it show through, though?
I don't think so.
Really? You
No.
can get it completely?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
There was I'm trying to think who that was. There was an artist, Pete Davidson, I believe it was. He was covered in tats, and I don't know if he got them all taken off or a good majority of them, but yeah, he's basically fresh skin again.
Pete who?
Davidson.
Who is he?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me that. Let me get what lead singer of what band he was.
Oh, he's a singer. Oh, okay. Well, like Adam Levine of Maroon 5. He's got them everywhere. Post Malone.
Yep.
By the way, I was talking to my son about Post Malone this weekend. And evidently he's getting into country now.
He's been into country. Yeah.
Oh, he has?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's actually really good.
He's got it. He's not just got it all over his arms and chest. He's got it on his face, too.
Yeah.
Why do you get it on your face?
But it's same thing with Jelly Roll, if you've ever seen him. But
I don't know him.
Jelly Roll came out and said that he regrets 97% of the tats that he has.
97% of them? That would be my next question. Once people start getting tattoos, what percentage of them regret it? I don't know. I bet majority of them don't.
Yeah, less than 5%.
You think so? Yeah.
By the way, Pete Davidson was never a singer. I don't know what I was thinking.
Who is he?
He was an SNL actor.
Oh,
he's
that
a comedian.
Guy. I know who he is. Yeah, he's not funny to me.
No, he's not.
He was in that movie about Motley Crue. Wasn't it called The Dirt or something like that? And he was kind of a goofy actor in the movie. But I kind of, even though that was, I would consider that movie about Motley Crue a B-rated movie. It was pretty good.
He was in that. Yep.
Yeah. And then, all right, this is this is how my mind's going today. Are there any rock movies that you liked?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh, that's a great one.
Could watch it over and over and over and over. The Whitney Houston one was awesome.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, you
really?
gotta see that.
There was one that had Mark Wahlberg called The Rocker. Fictional movie. Because the one you're talking about, those are all one was Freddie Mercury, and which was great. What was the other one you just mentioned? Oh, the Whitney Houston, which was true. The Rocker was fictional with Mark Wahlberg.
I don't want fictional.
It was, no, don't say that. It was actually and it had Jennifer Aniston as his girlfriend.
All right, I'm in.
It was, that's what I thought. As soon as I said that name, I thought, yeah, you'd be in. It's a really good movie. And, of course, it wasn't really him singing the music, but, I mean, I kind of liked the rocker. But anyway, what a weird way to start this show today. But I never
the course.
Well, I know, and I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. All right, I do want to talk about a good friend of mine. I'll start talking about first thing today because I don't want to forget about it. I told you to make a note. I went ahead and made a note as well. So I've got a really good friend.
Boat buddy.
Yes, my boat buddy that works on my boats. A lot of people know who I'm talking about. His name's Randy Powell. And I love Randy. I've known Randy better part of 35, almost 40 years. No, my goodness, I've known Randy 40 years. And big old redneck from south end of Louisville, and he lives out close to where I live. Very successful, and but he has probably the biggest heart out there. Randy works on my boat, or his place does. And so I just kind of told him, hey, Randy, I'm still having these problems with my boat. And he said, no problem, I'll fix it. He goes, I can't do it right now because here's what I'm doing. Then he sends me a picture. He goes, what do you think of my new boat? It's a picture of a pontoon boat that has a helicopter on top of it, mounted.
Excuse me?
And you're exactly right. He goes, I'm going to make the helicopter run so that the pontoon boat goes. So he's not going to take the helicopter up in the air. He has it fixated to the pontoon so the pontoon moves by the helicopter. Are you understanding me correctly?
I'm picturing him firing this helicopter up.
Yes.
And it just lifting the boat.
That's what I thought. But no, he says it's going to actually make the pontoon go.
Oh, he's not going to fit under any bridges. Hope he knows that.
Why do you say that?
Wouldn't that be really tall? I mean, pontoons are pretty tall as it is already anyways. And then throwing a helicopter on top?
I'm sending you a picture right now of him.
Yeah, I've got to see it.
Yeah. It's the, of course, first thing I said is I got to see a video of this working. And
what in the world?
He promised me he's going to send me a video. I have yet to see it. But that's the next thing I want to see. How crazy, and this is Randy for you.
So he's got the let me explain this to the listeners. So what
I thought I did, but evidently I didn't.
No, because I was picturing like a double-decker pontoon and this helicopter just sitting on top.
Yeah.
But, so he's got seating in the back still, like the pontoon seating. What do you think, 20-footer here?
Yeah, at least.
20, 24 maybe?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
You've got the seats in the back, and then you've got just this helicopter attached to the front, where the other seats would typically be.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah.
So does he have to get in that helicopter to drive it?
Yes, absolutely.
That is wild.
You like that?
Why? What? That would be my first question, then. Why?
Because he can. That's the only thing. I can't answer you. I think it's the funniest thing ever. Here, I'll send you. That's a picture of Randy right there. The one on the left with the bald head. Randy is one of the funniest guys you'll ever see, you'll ever meet in your life. And this is his idea. And
well, it looks like that picture you just sent. He's got it on the water.
Yeah. Oh, he had it in the water running it this weekend.
That is crazy.
I can't imagine taking where on earth do you come up with an idea? It's like, well, it doesn't have a motor. So what do? I take my helicopter and I mount it on my pontoon and I'm going to run it. To me, that's one of the craziest inventions I've ever seen in my life.
I was at the lake yesterday, and if this thing came cruising up into the cove we were chilling at, I would have been I would have thought I was tripping. Like, what am I seeing here? That's wild.
It's mounted on front, so how are you going to get enough momentum from the front? You think it would need to be in the back of the boat. So you'd have to take all the seating out and move the seating towards the front. Because the weight alone is going to make it go sink down into the water.
So is the helicopter propeller just driving this whole thing?
Yes, that's what he said.
How does speed control work with that?
You're asking the wrong guy. But, man,
I mean, we got to have him on.
We got to have Randy on the show?
This is fascinating. I have so many questions.
Well, we all have so many questions, exactly. But I thought I'd share that with you. And as soon as you asked me how my weekend was, that's what came to mind was that right there. My buddy goes, you didn't go out in the river? Well, I tried to. My boat just didn't work, unfortunately.
Should have joined him in the helicopter.
No, I am not doing that.
Pontoon copter.
Yeah. No.
Does he have a cool name for it at least?
I have no. That would be that's what we need to come up with. What would you name that boat?
I'm gonna leave that up to the text line. I think I don't have anything coming to mind.
Helipoon?
Helipoon?
Huh? How about that? Should it be Helipoon? I like that name right there. I think that's what it should be.
I like that too. Actually.
Yeah. Or Helitoon. I don't know which.
The flying tune.
Pondcopter. I mean, I could go on with all kinds of ridiculous names. People are going to go nuts with this one. I got to believe people are going to come a Pondcopter. I mean, I still like Helipoon. I think the first one I came up with, I love that one. I mean, because nobody is going to know what that is. Hey, what's your famous invention? It's the Helipoon.
Imagine it takes off and that's like a popular boat moving forward.
Yeah. It could be. I mean, it could take over the whole drone scene. You know, all these people are coming up with these ideas. Yeah, but where am I going to land in the water? Well, I got the Helipoon.
I still don't really understand how it's not pulling the boat up. If a helicopter,
that's what I would think.
If a helicopter is designed to raise up in the air,
yes,
and you fire this thing up, why is it not lifting the whole boat? I don't get it.
I don't know, but I saw this and I'm like, okay, this is awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing the video of how this is going to work. I just don't see how it's going to work. I don't think it's going to be successful. So, I hope the next few weeks that I don't say something like "Rest in peace, Randy Powell." Okay, we can't have that now. So but I have to have proof that this thing works.
I want to go in.
You want to go with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no way I'm going with him.
I mean, imagine how much money he could make. He could charge people for rides in this thing. I'd do it. It's because it's something cool and different, something you've never seen.
I don't know. Is the Coast Guard going to stop this? We can't have helicopters driving a pontoon boat.
Imagine DNR rolling up to him.
Yes.
Sir, what in the hell did you do here?
DNR?
Yeah. Department of Natural Resources.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. The DNR to me is do not resuscitate.
Those are the people that drive around and try to get you.
I understand, but when I hear DNR, it's do not resuscitate. Yeah. That means you're there to die.
You're a goner.
Yeah, you are. Over the weekend, I enjoyed. Did you listen to any of the NFL Hall of Fame speeches?
I saw some clips from, I guess it was the Vinatieri one, but I didn't hear anybody else know.
I had to. As soon as I saw the clip, I'm like, okay, I got to go listen to this. And there were certain parts of the speech I had to make notes. Because I thought a lot of people are really criticizing him that it was a horrible speech. I thought it was funny. Listen, when you're doing something like this, I think you be serious, but at the same time, you got to be a little funny. Because that's how they lived. They didn't live a very serious life when they were playing football the entire time.
Right.
Of course they were serious at certain moments. But then there were other times with locker room humor. And I thought he would give a little bit of humor, and then he'd be very serious. Like, for instance, when he talked about Peyton Manning, he said, I'd like to thank Peyton Manning for offering his forehead as a, what's it called? The screen. A teleprompter screen. And I thought that was hilarious. And but then right after he said it, what a perfect leader he was. What a great person he was. And just complimented him up and down. And I like that. I thought, you
have to do that, right? Because without Peyton, Vinatieri's not getting nearly as many opportunities as he did.
He goes after Bill Belichick. He said he's sorry he's not here, but he couldn't make it because he was judging his girlfriend's cheerleading competition.
Wow.
I thought that was... then he goes after this. I thought this was funny. He says calls Drew Bledsoe the greatest quarterback to ever play for the Patriots in history. calling out Tom Brady, which I thought was awesome.
Was Brady there?
No, he said, but I'm glad he's not because I thought he might come up here like Will Smith and do a Will Smith on me.
That's pretty good.
Oh, it was. And then when he went after Pat McAfee.
Yeah, that's the clip I saw. What did he say to Pat?
Who enjoyed holding his balls almost as much as his wife. I thought that was awesome. And then they go from McAfee over to his wife, and she's shaking her head laughing. I thought that was funny.
That was hilarious.
They said, "Oh, no, keep it clean. Now you're taking it dirty now." Because she would hold my balls during. We had to have somebody to hold my balls during off season. So I thought that was awesome, and I thought Adam Vinatieri really killed it with the Hall of Fame speech.
Seems like it.
He did. Yeah.
Don't make it too serious. I agree with that. That logic.
No, you can't. And there's some guys that get up there and get emotional. I get it. I'm one of those kind of guys that get emotional too with something like that. And this is a great honor. I mean, it really is. And you don't see many place kickers get into the NFL Hall of Fame. Nope. Kind of like you don't see a lot of cowbell solos. Well, you don't see a lot of place kickers in the Hall of Fame. So I thought it was definitely deserved. Of course, he played for the Patriots, and I think he's going to be more remembered for his time with the Colts, don't you think?
In my mind, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and it might be because of the close proximity we are to Indianapolis. Yeah. So, but I thought that was awesome. But, that was I didn't watch him live, but I would go back and watch him. As soon as I saw a good clip of him, I'm like, okay, this is awesome. I got to go back.
I didn't see anything from Drew Brees or who was the other guy that got in? Can't even remember at this juncture.
At this juncture? You use that word a lot. You make fun of me.
I know, Michael. Don't call me out. There are
just giving you a hard time.
3 words that I use.
Is it really?
Entirely too much, and that's one of them.
What are the other 2?
I'll have to go back and listen.
You can't even remember now.
I can't remember now.
Okay,
but there are 3 words that I say all the time. Honestly, I say honestly.
Yeah, my wife gives me. I told you about that. My wife gives me a hard time about that. But
Roger Craig was the other one.
Roger Craig. Okay, who is he?
Is that? Yeah,
I don't remember who Roger. Craig is. I don't remember
Roger Craig either.
Okay,
but he revealed he had dementia, so that's.
Oh, really? That's really sad. And I tell you what, they're going to look at this and say, "Does football have something to do with that?" So. But anyway, all right, we got to take our first break. 502-384-1450. Lot of football talk today, but there is going to be basketball talk. I'm going to tell you right now because I am here to say Mark Pope, whoever's doing this, I don't know if it's Mark Pope or somebody in the basketball offices, they are coming up with some phenomenal ideas. And you were calling out the social media people. They're doing an incredible job. UK's doing a great job right now, and I'm happy to see the refresh. You wonder if it's because it's the same people. Nothing's changed in the social media place.
Jay Batt came aboard.
Exactly.
Maybe that has something.
And maybe the handcuffs are off, and now we can have a little fun at UK within the athletic department. So we'll talk about that next because I think that deserves to be the next topic on this show is what Mark Pope is doing. So stay right there. 502-384-1450, 502-414-1450. You want to text on the Whiskey Thief text line. We got a long way to go. Stay right there and a short time to do it. This is Just the Cats. 502-384-1450 if you want to call. 502-414-1450. You want to text on the Whiskey Thief text line, or you can tweet me at Just the Cat Radio. So on Friday, I'm kind of disappointed that because typically how news dumps happen.
Mm-hmm.
News dumps always happen on Friday when people don't want you to really report it, and they're hoping that you forget it by Monday.
Yep.
Well, this is something that's really positive, and I think is a big promotion for UK basketball, as if UK needs to be promoted anymore. But listen, I'm giving a lot of credit to Mark Pope for what they're trying to do. And I love the attempt, and I think it's no longer the swing and miss. These are home runs as far as I'm concerned. And Mark Pope, or the basketball program at Kentucky, announced they are going to have, and yes, I went back. You asked me, were you invited? I went back to verify on my email. And it says here, you are invited. Kentucky men's basketball invites you to Media Madness. All right, you might ask, what is Media Madness? Well, all right, I want you to know if I can last this. So, with the media,
be my answer.
Huh?
No,
don't say that. Media members will do drills. 3-on-3, 5-on-5, and end with a post-game press conference where the players will ask the media questions. This might be worth all the years of me being in radio just to do this one thing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm just going to tell you right now, I cannot wait. And I'm to the point where I think every sport at UK should do this. Have all the media come to try out for volleyball, football, baseball. I'm not doing track and field. Sorry. And I'm not doing swimming. Tennis, golf.
You would do football?
I would do football in a heartbeat. Oh, yeah. Get down there on Commonwealth or Nutter. I don't care which one.
It'd have to be flag.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I might get out there and finally get some hits on some people I've always wanted to get some hits on. They might get some hits on me, too. But I think this is awesome. You're going to get some gear from UK. Finally, I get a little bit of gear. No, I would definitely do this. So now, do you want to act like you're a UK media member or go to this, Justin?
No, because I am not nearly in enough shape to play basketball.
And I am?
Well, here's what I was thinking. Are they going to have different divisions?
I don't know.
Like, are they going to have a young media division?
So you're going to call Michael Bennett out and say you need to be in the old man division.
No, I'm just saying you have a better chance of success if you're in the league with, like, Larry Vaught and Oscar Combs.
Oscar's not coming to this.
I like your odds a lot better if you're playing against those guys.
Jeez, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to slap the ball out of Larry Vaught's hands and trip him. No, I'm not. Listen, Larry Vaught's in better shape than you think he is. He runs a lot.
I'm not saying he's not in shape. I'm just saying you have a better shot against him.
Really?
I'd say like a Nick Roush.
I'm going up against Nick Roush. Are you kidding? I am going all dirty on him.
He will send your shot away every time.
Doesn't matter. I am going dirty. I'm going to slap him on top of his bald head. No. Listen, I want to go against Nick Roush because I want to shut his mouth every now and then like he probably wants to shut mine. No, don't get me wrong. I love Nick Roush. This is all in good fun, okay? So don't think that I'm hating on Nick. That's not it at all. I just want to have a little fun out there. Yeah, I'm sure there's some media members out there that would want to go against me and do something like that. That's fine. Let's have fun with it. Make it a fun game, not a day that we're trying to get back at each other in a mean-spirited way.
Yeah, no. You don't want it to be about that at all.
No. But listen, this is going to be a lot of fun. And yes, I have already marked this on my calendar. And I want to say to Mark Pope, man, you are killing it right now. This is a phenomenal idea. Have you ever heard anything like this at another basketball program? I haven't either. And I think this is a way to win the media over.
My question is, where is this coming from? Well, who's been in Mark Pope's ear? Because we didn't see anything like this the first 2 years. He's been, it's like, I'm trying to think of the best way to say this, but it's almost like he's a completely different person this year than what he was the first 2 years.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's somebody in his ear telling him, hey, this is how you need to be. This is the types of things you need to do. Or if it's someone giving suggestions, hey, what do you think about if we try this? Because there wasn't, we've talked about it a lot. It didn't feel like there was that working relationship between the team and the media.
Yeah.
And that was where, in my opinion, a lot of the problems were coming from. So now you're getting the media involved with something like this. You have the whole, hey, come check out practice thing last week. It's just, he's been very inclusive this year, and I love that.
Is it because we have a new AD? Is it because that maybe handcuffs have been released from former ADs? Is that coincidental? I just don't see it that way.
For me, it's not so much about being unhandcuffed from the last athletic director. It's it's more so that Jay Batt is young. I mean, he's obviously going to have different and sometimes better ideas than what you were getting before. And they're just, like I said, there wasn't that effort to get this team out in front of the public or out around the media or any of that. And now there's just been this concerted effort to make that happen.
So who are the biggest media villains at UK that should go against each other? Really? I'm trying to think who they are.
I mean, I'd like to see you and AC go one-on-one.
Oh, no. Golly, AC. Poor guy. I mean, I'm to a point I feel bad for him. But no, I don't there was a while Cutler was one of those kind of guys, but anymore, no. He just craves any kind of attention, and I choose not to talk about him, and I'm not going to talk about him negatively, but he's just kind of different. But I'm sure in his own way he's very, very nice. So,
well, who you got? You asked that question.
I'm
like
trying to figure it out. I know I don't. I don't have, because a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, Michael, it's got to be Matt Jones." It's like, no, I don't, believe it or not, I tease Matt. What's that?
He'd smoke you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, he won't play me in golf, and I've offered to play him
you'd smoke
several
him in
times.
golf.
But and in basketball, maybe because he's probably a little better shape than me, but I'm not certain of he would beat me if I was in good shape. I'm not convinced of that. I'm just not.
He's probably got you by 6 inches too, right?
Is he that much? No, he's not that much taller than me.
6'2"?
I'm 6'2".
He's probably right around there too then.
No, I think he's a little taller than me. Okay. I think he's like 6'3", 6'4", but not terribly much. But everybody wants to say that. Listen, I'm here to tell you, I love teasing Matt. I don't dislike him. I think that it's not returned, but no, he's very nice to so many people out there. But there's got to be other people out there that are bigger villains within the UK media, and I can't think of who that would be. I really can't.
I don't classify anybody within UK media as a villain.
You don't? Really?
Not really,
I think off air there are some.
Well,
sure. No, there are. All right. Dick Gabriel and Matt Jones. Yeah. You can't talk to Dick Gabriel without him talking about how much he doesn't care for Matt Jones. Yeah, those would be the two villains right there. I think if anybody had to go after, I think there's a lot of people that are a little envious of Matt and his success, and congratulations to him. I think there's a lot of people out there that would love to go against Matt. I don't care, but I think that would be fun. Matt would be the Duke, okay, and the rest of us could be UK, and we could all just shoot against him. I think there should be some competitions, though. We're not exuberating a lot of effort out there, okay, running up and down the court, because you're not going to find a lot of us running up and down the court. I think you should have like a free throw competition. I think you should have a 3-point competition. What else could I'm not going to do sprints, okay? Don't make me do heaters out there.
Oh, I bet you're going to have to.
No. I mean, no. And please don't go semi-pro on me, okay, and hit me in the juvia, or whatever that was, but by the way, you got to go watch that movie, okay?
What movie?
Semi-Pro.
I've seen Semi-Pro.
You didn't like it, though?
Not really, no.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to this. I cannot wait. What do I need to do? Do I need to get myself in a little bit better shape for something like this? Because can I do the drills?
I think you can.
Do you have
drills.
any confidence in me that I can do drills?
I think you could do the drills. I think you could dribble between cones and all that. But now, if you got to run formerly called suicides, what are we calling them?
Yeah, I know. I don't know what you call them, but I know exactly what you're talking about. So go on.
I don't think you could do that.
No, I could not do that.
Let me rephrase that. I think you could do it. I just don't think you could do it quickly.
No, you're exactly correct. What are other things you think I could do?
I've never seen you shoot a basketball.
Okay.
So I don't know how qualified you are in that regard.
Fair enough.
So I really, quite honestly, I don't have much faith in it.
I'm willing to take it. Oh, really? I love this. See, when you say something like that, that motivates me even more. When somebody doesn't believe in me or somebody really comes after me about they don't think I can do something, man, that gets me going.
Well, I'm here to tell you. I don't really believe in you.
You have zero faith in me. I love this. Wow. You think I have no athleticism is what you're saying.
That is not what I'm saying.
No, I think it is.
Not what I'm saying at all.
Okay. All right.
Now, all this is so dependent on your teammates, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even like outside of drills, if you're doing 3-on-3 or 5-on-5, it's all about who's on your team. And I'm curious how they're going to come up with that. Is it just going to be a schoolyard pick'em?
All right. Well, let's think about. I don't know. I like that.
Or does like everybody that works together get to be on the same team?
Because of what I'm thinking, I want the dirty players. Because that's how I'm going to play. I'm going to play dirty. Okay. I'm not going to badmouth you. It's not going to come from my voice. I'm going to play dirty a different way, and it's going to be sneaky Michael Bennett out there.
You need to get the Big X team.
See, I like this. And you know who I'm getting.
Get Stephen Peak.
Exactly.
And get Roush.
I want Roush. I want TJ Walker because I think the biggest mouth is not going to be Nick Roush. I think it's going to be TJ Walker out there talking the most smack.
TJ can play.
Oh, can he really?
He's good. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Now, I like our team.
And Pete can shoot.
And here's the sad part.
Can shoot.
Here's the sad part. Those three guys are looking at me and says, yeah, we're good, Michael. You just sit over there and coach us. And I'm like, no, I don't want to coach. I want to be out there because I'm going to take the old man on the other side, and I'm going to beat him to a pulp.
You could be the next John Hooden.
John Hooden?
Yeah.
Why? No, I don't want that. You mean Hood.
No, Hooden. Because he was a beast.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I forgot that yeah. Okay. Now, I'm Michael Bennett that can get it. Okay. Sorry about that, Cal. But no, I'm out there for this. And yeah, I like my team now. Now we need one more. Who are we picking as our next? I'm trying to think who we would pick.
Got to recruit Shannon.
Shannon the dude?
Got to recruit him.
Because I think he would play dirty. But see, he would talk smack too.
To you.
Well, exactly. He would talk smack to his own player, his own teammate. He would. He'd like, come on, fat boy, let's go. I mean, he probably wouldn't say that. I would. But no, I think that's a great suggestion. So I like our team now. TJ Walker, Nick Roush, Stephen Peak, and Shannon Dude. And then, the star player of the whole team is Michael Bennett.
But what if you don't
love this?
What if you don't get to pick your team and you just have to be on a random team?
Then I'm dead.
I think that'd be even for the better.
You would?
I want this to be televised.
Oh.
I really, knowing as many UK media members as I know, I would love if this was televised.
Really? Who do you want to see the most out there?
Everybody.
You'll see everybody.
I'm just so curious about how these guys are like a Dylan Ballard or a Matt Sack.
Oh, you know who I would go against? And I'd be a little afraid of it. Probably Ryan Lemon. Yeah. Probably Ryan Lemon. I'd throw his glasses off and throw him across the court so he couldn't see.
You don't need to do that. The dude's like 5'3".
Well, you're right. No, Ryan's not that short now. But here's the problem. I love Ryan Lemon. I consider Ryan Lemon a really good friend. And I don't want to hurt him. But I'm afraid he might, because Ryan does chatter a little bit. He can get out there and chatter a bit.
Isn't he just coming off an injury? Of course you'd pick him.
Okay, all right, then I don't know who you want me to go against. I really don't.
I already told you.
I'm not going against him. He's like 80 years old, okay? I am not going to be responsible for his next heart attack. No. He'll probably get out there and want to do some yoga poses, and I'm just not into that, okay? I am not into Alan Cutler doing yoga poses out on the basketball court. That's how he would warm up. It's like, oh my gosh, man. No, I'm not going against him. Give me somebody else. I'll go against Ryan Lemon, or I'm trying to think. Tom Leach won't do this, will he?
Oh, you and Tom Leach.
Can you imagine?
You versus Tom Leach would probably be a good battle.
What if you had Tom Leach and Jack Givens announcing the game, though? I mean, seriously, this would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I am so into this, it's not even funny.
How the heck are you going to wait another month?
I don't know, because I'm going to talk about this for a long time. I am. And it might be getting up to it and then going out of it. Well, it depends. If I'm really embarrassed by it afterwards and I end up with a broken leg or something in the hospital, yeah, this might not go as well as I think. I mean, what injury am I going to get first? Because I'm going to get multiple injuries in it. You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll probably get multiple sprained ankles. And, yeah, I'll pull a groin. I might pull both. I mean, who knows? But anyway, we got to take a break, and we'll get to your text as soon as we get back. 502-414. I can't wait to read some of these. 414-1450. Stay right there. More Just Cats coming right up. This whole situation with Media Madness has made me motivated enough that, okay, instead of walking, I might start running some.
Whoa.
Yeah, how do you like that? Because I love to walk. Walking is so relaxing to me, but I'm to the point now, I can't get there and just show up and be so out of shape that I can't do anything. I got to be in better shape for this. This might motivate me to get in that kind of shape right there.
You've got a month and a week, 5 weeks to do it.
Can I do what kind of shape can I get myself in 5 weeks? Is there anybody out there that wants to get me ready? Because I want the help now.
I don't know that you have to get to like the best shape of your life.
Right.
I think you definitely want to get to a spot in the next 5 weeks where you could prove that you can run up and down a court 5 or 6 times.
This is something I would document and showing how much better shape I'm getting in. And this is uncomfortable for me. Okay, I don't like running. I've never, even when I was playing sports in high school, I never liked running. I might do it for this because I want to take this seriously.
My sport.
But
my sport in high school was running.
Was it really?
Yeah, cross country.
Do you not miss running?
Sometimes. But now, I can't do it anymore. My knees are far too messed up.
Oh, really? How so?
I don't know. There's always hurting.
Oh, okay. Well, that's too bad.
I need them replaced. That's fine.
No, you're too young to have your knees replaced. No. If you go meet a doctor and says you have to have knee replacement, you need to go find another doctor. Jamie texted out 502-414-1450. Happy Monday, guys. Sorry I'm not able to listen live, but I wanted to send this in before I forget. My son and I got to see JD at our city's annual party at the beach concert here in Pontoon Beach, Illinois.
I'm so jealous. That looked like it freaking rocked.
Just outside of St. Louis. We had such a great time. It was especially fun getting to experience it together. And, of course, we couldn't pass up the chance to see JD when he came at our little corner of St. Louis area.
So
just wanted to share our fun night with our guy, with you guys. That's awesome. And there's a nice picture of him and her right there, and that's really nice. That speaking of this, because I saw all kinds of pictures that JD put up, but that would be the place for the helipoon or whatever.
Yeah,
else.
there you go.
That's where the helipoon needs to go. Mm-hmm. Is to what is it called? Pontoon Beach. Yeah. My buddy Randy Powell, you need to take the helipoon there for the concert.
Probably just fly it.
And just start it up. Yeah, exactly. Just start it up. And that would be JD's grand entrance for the concert. Huh? What do you think of that idea? Yeah. No. Don't do that, JD.
That show did look like it rocked, though.
Did it really? It was a big crowd.
Huge crowd.
Yeah. John texted, just got done with my jog and listening to your story about your friend and his helipoon boat. That is awesome. Your friend is a modern-day Inspector Gadget or even MacGyver. Is that the case? Yeah. It's a helipoon, okay? I'm sticking with helipoon. I think usually when you come up with an idea, usually the first one is the best, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's kind of true of names. Usually the first one you come up is typically the best. I like to take notes, like when we're naming horses. I'll put down, like I've got a few names for this one horse we're getting ready to name. And usually the first one is the best one.
You want to tell us?
No.
All right.
No, I won't tell you until we've officially done
it.
Oh,
wait, speaking of horse name, there were some big name horses racing this weekend.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It was an awesome horse racing weekend.
All right. I want to talk about that second hour, so let's not get into that yet. But let's get to this one text. Sounds like adversaries than villains, or sounds more like adversaries than villains. They only have beef with each other. I mean, who do I have beef with? You keep saying AC, stop. Let's just not mention him anymore. I don't have beef with him. I don't know if he has with me or not, but let's just move on from that one. That one's gone, okay? But everybody says it's me and Matt Jones. I just who else have beef out there? I don't know of anybody else. I hate to say it.
I don't either. I'm not that well informed.
Are you not? Okay. Well, I'm sorry, you're not. You need to be more informed. Friendly reminder, Carol Baskin. That is all. What?
That's right. Killed her husband.
Every time I see Baskin, I think Baskin Robbins. Isn't that terrible? So I wonder if she's related to Baskin and Robbins. Was Baskin and Robbins one person's name, or was Baskin the last name of one person and Robbins the next another person?
That's what I would assume, the latter.
You think it's that?
Like a law firm, yeah.
Oh, like a law firm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Maybe it started as a law firm and they just ate so much ice cream. They said, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Law's no fun. Let's start ice cream.
One person said, don't go against Justin Rowland. He is jacked.
Is he?
I haven't seen a whole picture of him in a long time, so I don't know. I like Justin Rowland. But, I mean, is he sneaky crazy? I don't know. I just can't think of anybody out there.
He is pretty jacked.
Is he really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then I'm not going against him. I just can't think of anybody else out there. Oh, what's the Taylor guy, the sports guy at Channel 32? What's his name?
Kent Taylor.
Kent Taylor.
Yeah, Kent
That's who I'd go against right there. Yeah.
That's your rival?
Yeah. I'm going against Kent Taylor. But he won't show up because it's not a U of L event.
Wow.
Oh, did I say that out loud? Oh, sorry about that. So, yeah, I can just say he won't be there. Josh texted it. I don't know, man. The Media Madness tickets of Battleship versus Bangs might be the best ticket of the year. Got to get country crossed up, Michael. I like that, Josh. Yes, hell, I'm having fun with this. Pick up Big Blue Drew and Woo for the Big X team. That's it. Yes.
Have Woo.
That's it. Woo is a part of the Big X, okay? He's no longer part of a country over there. Yeah, that's our team right there. And I'm first man coming off the bench. I'm sorry, Michael Bennett, you're not starting. You're the sixth man. And we're probably never exchanging calling timeout either. So, yeah, I like this right there.
How can we forget about Woo?
Exactly. So we got your starting five, T.J. Walker, Nick Roush, Woo Orbzoot, Stephen Peak. There's four. And Big Blue Drew, who is he?
No, he would play on the KSR team.
Oh, he would? Who is Big Blue Drew? I don't
Oh, no. I was thinking of Drew Franklin. No, Big Blue Drew is, get him. Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's your fifth for sure.
Really? And then Michael Bennett's off the bench.
Yeah. Big Blue Drew's awesome.
We need to have maybe Winston Bennett come in for a few shows, and then that way he could be a media member of the Big X team. And then, boom, we got Winston Bennett on our team. Okay? How do you like that? Can you imagine Woo Orbzoot and Winston Bennett out there as part of the media? Yeah, I think it works.
He's an old man, too.
Kenny Walker. I mean, he does radio over in Lexington. He's been on with a show with me a few times back at the old station.
You might as well try to recruit Mark Pope at this stage.
Why not? In this juncture. Sorry, just joking. Not that well informed, one texter says. How are we ever going to get Scoot Scoops?
That's a good point. It's a good point.
God, you're exactly texter. And I appreciate you texting. You hadn't texted in since July, and I appreciate you doing this. But yes, how do we get Scoot Scoops if you're not going to be that well informed? Okay,
I gotta
you got to get your homework going on here.
Sorry, I do. You're right.
You do, and I'm blaming you for this. I got to get you on this Scoot Scoops, and that's because that's going to be the best segment. I'm telling you right now, the one we had before with Matthew, with doing his Gen Z words of the week and doing the whole soccer thing, I miss these kind of episodes. I need to have once a week Scoot Scoops. All right, and it doesn't have to be UK. It could be anything out there, okay? It could be any kind of pop culture. It could be any kind of music. It could be anything, Scoots.
All right.
We can
put something together.
That's the only time I'm ever going to call you Scoots. I just never I know you like that nickname. I've never liked it. It's Justin.
I don't really like it.
Okay, good.
I don't dislike it.
See, I'm glad you said that because now, forever, that just informed me that forever I'm going to call you Justin. That's what I've always called you since you've been on the show with me.
It's true.
But I need Scoot Scoops. Okay, I just need it, and I know we can get an advertiser out there, and it should be an ice cream advertiser. Okay?
That's true. Yeah,
it should be somebody out there that has a great ice cream shop. So, all right, we got to take a break. We are going to come back hour 2, got some horse racing stuff, and then we got some football stuff I want to talk about. So stay right there because it was a big day Friday night in Lexington. We'll talk about it next. This is Just the Cats.
Welcome to Just the Cats with Michael Bennett.
All right, we're on hour number 2 on this Monday at Just the Cats. If you want to join us, you can call us at 502-384-1450. If you want to text us on the Whiskey Thief text line, you can do that 502-414-1450. You can tweet me at Just the Cat Radio. A lot of people are talking about one particular thing, and that's who's going to be the backup quarterback under Kenny Minchey. And you got 3 different choices here. And I know you, Mr. I don't have scoops on Scoots yet, but we're going to get that. I'm going to explain them to you, okay?
Okay.
You got 6'3", former 3-star Brennan Ward, who's out of Ohio, sophomore. You've got J.K. Long, 6'1", out of Ohio, another 3-star, who's your junior. And then you got 6'2" freshman, another Ohio player, who we all know, Matt Ponatoski.
Give me Brennan.
Why do you say that?
Biggest guy, 6'3". I like my quarterbacks to be a little bit on the taller side, so they can, especially with the offensive line that Kentucky's going to have. I mean, you're not going to be able to see over those guys.
Well, and that's why
I'm worried about Minchey seeing over those guys.
Are you really?
How tall is
not
he?
at all.
How tall is Minchey? He looks like a little guy.
Minchey's probably 6'3".
You think?
Yeah, he was taller than me. And he stood right next to me. Yeah, we were together last Monday, and he was taller than me. So, look it up real quick. I think he was 6'3". If he's not, he's
6'2", yeah.
6'2". Okay, there you go.
In those videos,
he looked taller than me.
The water bottle video where they were throwing at that.
Oh, yeah.
He looked like he was like 5'10".
Yeah. But, I mean, all right, think of the short quarterbacks that were really successful. And of course, we all know the one that you can't stand, Diego Pavia.
Yeah.
I mean, why was he so good? Because I would have to say most of his linemen at Vanderbilt were a lot taller than him, weren't they?
Sure.
So how was he seen over him?
It's a great question. I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. But, I mean,
you would think that the defensive side would be batting down those balls all the time.
I mean, if you want to go through short quarterbacks, there's been a ton of successful. I mean, one just got in the Hall of Fame this week.
Drew Brees.
Yeah.
Exactly. The other one I would think of is Johnny Manziel.
Kyler Murray.
Tyler Murray's another good one.
Russell Wilson's tiny.
Russell Wilson. Why was he good in the NFL? He was a great quarterback. I don't know. Would you say he was a great quarterback in the NFL? I'd say he was very good.
I'd say he was probably great.
Okay.
He won a Super Bowl, didn't he?
Exactly. He won a Super Bowl. I always liked Wilson, Russell Wilson. I always thought he was a really good player. Who was the quarterback that was so good, came out of LSU, #1 draft pick, and never made it? I can't think of what his name. He just had a crazy arm. They showed a video of him throwing the ball like 60 yards just sitting on the ground. I can't think of what it is. This was probably 10 so years ago. I can't think of what his name was. But it
wasn't Jamarcus Russell, was it?
It was Jamarcus Russell.
Okay.
Yeah, complete bust in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, he was just, why was Russell Wilson better than him? You would have thought the complete opposite.
Oh, Russell Wilson was in a competent franchise, whereas Jamarcus got drafted by the Raiders.
Oh, and you think that's the issue. Kind of like the Tim Couch situation.
Mm-hmm.
You join a team like that, and boom, you just lose your career. But I'm almost to the point, I don't know, you think it's too early for Ponatoski to be the backup? You think he needs a year before you can say he's truly the backup? Because you wonder, did Will Stein convince him in any way, listen, you come here, you're going to be the backup. You're going to be the #2 guy. Is there any chance that happened?
I mean, maybe.
I really don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see him starting this year. Maybe he gets in there in like garbage time if a game's out of hand or something. But yeah, you definitely want to give a kid like that a year to catch up to the speed.
Yeah, well, that's all the talk right now is who's going to be the backup. Because Kenny Minchey's going to be the starting guy.
But at the end of the day, it shouldn't matter, right?
Hopefully,
if everything
not.
goes the way it's supposed to go, backup quarterback spot shouldn't even be on your radar.
How's that gone the last few years? That's not gone well. It's always been the backup coming back, even with Will Levis. When Will Levis was here, he got injured.
Yeah, but you've also not had a really good offensive line like you're going to have this year.
And I hope we do have that really good offensive line. We'll see. But how about, can I just give a shout-out to all the fans that spent the night at Commonwealth Stadium on Friday night? I don't know if you saw this.
Why'd they do that?
It was tailgate night.
But there wasn't a game.
No. Meaning the next morning, Saturday morning, they were allowed to set up their tents where they wanted to set them up. So that was the whole point. So It was camp out night Friday night, and that was where they were able to secure their tailgate location for the upcoming season. Now, they couldn't leave the tops on, the canvas on top of the tent. You could only leave the frame. But I thought that was awesome. That, to me, shows right there. Excitement is back for UK football.
And that's another, really cool thing to do as well for the fans.
Are you surprised there's this much excitement right now?
Not at all, no.
Are you not?
No.
I'm not either, but it makes me feel good that people are excited about football again. I mean, that was always what's so frustrating going through the Jerry Claiborne years, the Bill Curry years. I'm trying to think. Hal Mummy wasn't that way, but it did quickly become that way under Joker. It was just the beginning of Rich Brooks' era. I think it was a little excitement in the beginning, but then it kind of slowed down, and then you had the Mark Pope where people got excited in the beginning, but it kind of slowed down until the South Carolina game. And so I don't know. We need to have Matt Austin come in sometime soon.
Yeah,
to go through all the rules. Yeah, I got to do that. I got to schedule him. So, but anyway, but yeah, it just I'm excited about this. In the fact that they showed video of Will Stein and Jay Batt going around giving the fans donuts on Saturday morning, I thought was a nice touch.
Mm-hmm.
But for those of us that are not having sugar, hey, man, how about a bagel?
How about it?
I mean, come on. Does it have to be fat all the time that you're serving us? But anyway.
Bagels are pretty fattening, too.
But not as fattening as all the sugar and donuts, are they?
I bet they're pretty equal.
Are they? No,
donuts.
No way.
Donuts have more sugar, but I bet bagels are just as fattening.
Really?
I guarantee it.
I guarantee you're wrong.
Because it's bread.
Yes, it's a carb. But you got so much more sugar, which is more fat, isn't it? I don't know. I would just have to say bagels are worse for you than donuts are. If they were the same, then I've made a mistake all my life. Are you a bagel guy?
I am a bagel guy, yeah. So, according to Google, a plain or whole wheat bagel is generally healthier than a donut.
Okay,
because it's baked rather than deep fried, contains far less sugar, and offers more protein.
There you go.
How is it offering protein?
Who knows? But
then if you slather it with cream cheese, I wonder how that changes.
Oh, that's all. We'll just get the light. Get the light cream cheese.
No.
One day I'm going to Philadelphia to see where they make cream cheese. You don't get the reference, and that's okay.
It's Philadelphia.
Well, yes, but it's a line from a movie. Have you ever watched the movie?
Probably not.
Best in Show?
No.
Yeah. Oh man, awesome movie. Yeah. But yeah, I enjoyed that. On Friday, ESPN's Ryan McGee named college football's greatest supervillains of all time. I was a little disappointed by the list, honestly. Because some of them, I didn't necessarily think that they were a villain. Honestly, I looked at, like for instance, he had number 9, Deion Sanders. Did you see Deion Sanders as a villain in college football? I saw him one with the Cowboys, but not necessarily when he played at Florida State.
Yeah, I don't remember him at Florida
He
State.
had number 8 as Tim Tebow.
Really?
That shocked me right there.
Where does he have Baker Mayfield?
Oh, he's not even on the list.
What?
And you're killing it right now because you're exactly right. That's who I would have definitely had on the list, especially when you had the Oklahoma State. They go up to each other, shake hands, and Oklahoma State wouldn't shake their hand, and Baker Mayfield made a big deal out of it.
He planted the flag.
That too, yes. Great job. I completely forgot about that. Here's the other crazy part. Ryan McGee named number 7 as the greatest supervillains of all time in college football. ESPN, his own company.
He put them at number 7?
Yes.
Well, then this whole list just loses credibility.
All right. I thought this was too low. He put Notre Dame as number 6. Notre Dame to me is number 1.
I thought we were naming players here.
Well, he's kind of no. He didn't say players. He just said super villains. And he's named ESPN, Notre Dame. He named number 5 1990s Miami football team. Then he put in there number 4, Brian Bosworth, which I thought was a really good choice. Number 3 was Johnny Manziel. Number 2, Lane Kiffin, agreed. And number 1 is Steve Spurrier. I'd almost flip it.
Spurrier? Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He was a villain?
Oh, yes. He and Bill Curry did not get along, the former UK football coach. And I promise you, I think Steve Spurrier, every time he played UK when Bill Curry was the head coach, I really think he gave it to UK just to get back at Bill Curry. And I firmly believe that. Now, I want to know from your standpoint, talk about villains within the SEC. Who do you think are some of the biggest villains? Or even more so, who is the most disliked school as far as football within the SEC?
I'd say Bama.
See, I think so too. But that's kind of changing though, isn't it? I mean, to me, that was more related to the coach.
No, for me, it would be related to the success. I mean, when you see the same team just winning over and over and over and over every year, that kind of makes them a villain in my eyes.
Yeah. Okay, so you think I'm kind of right there with you. So if it's Alabama number 1 and you and I agree with that, who's number 2?
Tennessee.
That's kind of where I go, man.
Maybe Texas.
But yeah, but Texas is too new to the SEC to put them that high, is what I think. I just think it's too new. I was kind of in between either Georgia or Tennessee, and I think I let my heart rule my head, and I put Tennessee up above Georgia. And I think as far as the most disliked schools, it goes Alabama, Georgia, Tennessee. And then probably Georgia underneath that.
I do think Georgia's creeping up the list with just all the off-season stuff that they deal with, or off-the-field stuff, like the speeding and the car crashes and stuff like that.
But I'm getting to a point now that Ole Miss and LSU are up there. But it's more related to the coaches. Mm-hmm. Because Lane Kiffin is becoming quickly, I think, the most disliked coach within the SEC. You know the Tennessee fans can't stand him. You know that now the Ole Miss fans can't stand him. So I think Lane Kiffin kind of weighs in and makes LSU probably the 3rd most disliked school, and they might be 1 or 2 because of Lane Kiffin.
Yeah, I could agree with that.
So I don't know. I always thought that was kind of a fun thing. Who's the least disliked team in the SEC? And I think it's because of irrelevancy. I tend to think it's Mississippi State.
Probably so, yeah.
Because they're irrelevant.
Yeah, that's probably the right answer.
And maybe after that, I don't know. You still got the closeness of Diego, because so many people didn't like Diego.
Probably would be Vanderbilt.
You think they're the 2nd least? Yeah. See, I don't know if I agree with that. I'm trying to think who it would be.
It feels like everybody's still at a point where they're not threatened by Vanderbilt. They're more so just impressed what they've been able to do. But once Vanderbilt can get to that point where they're threatening, then maybe they move on up.
Yeah, okay, so you think, all right, you think Mississippi State is the least, Vandy's right behind there. Who's next?
I would say Missouri, but Dorkowitz gets a lot of hate.
See, exactly, and I'm right there with Shane Beamer, too. I think they are up there on the upper echelon because of Shane Beamer, and it's probably just because of DK.
Oh, I know who it is.
Who?
We are forgetting a team here that's at the bottom of the list. Arkansas. Nobody cares about Arkansas. Nobody gives one iota about Arkansas.
Yeah, see, I think it's Mississippi State, Arkansas, and then Vanderbilt. I think you got to give a little more credit. Clark Lee's got it going on down there, and we don't respect enough of Vanderbilt that they're going to have a lot of money to spend on these players. Remember, they got one of the top quarterbacks in the country that's going there from Georgia.
Quarterback.
Yes. But how long does he stay there, do you think? Does he stay there 3 years?
If he's the starter, yeah. I wouldn't see why not.
Really? Okay. All right, then. Maybe that's the case. Let's get back to the Whiskey Thief text line. One person said, hey, Sunshine Scooter. Looks like maybe Carson Beck could be a better NFL quarterback than Mendoza. We know Cam Ward is a better quarterback than Mendoza, so maybe the Miami Hurricanes have two recent quarterbacks better than Mendoza.
Carson Beck's a Georgia guy, first of all, who went and played 1 year at Miami. And second of all, we have got to slow our roll on this whole Carson Beck thing. Yeah, the dude played great in the Hall of Fame game, but he was playing against third-string defenses. And they did not give him any mix-up, and he faced two coverages all night. They didn't throw anything hard at him. Yeah, so great performance in the Hall of Fame game, but that doesn't equate to being a starting quarterback in the NFL.
He looked good.
He did. I can't say he didn't, but again, he's going against third team.
You consider him more Georgia, even though he went a lot further in with Miami.
Yeah, because he started with Georgia. He was there, 3 years?
I don't know. I kind of consider him a Miami player now. One person texted in, Scoot Scoops also works for Baskin-Robbins. Ooh,
Hey-o.
I like that. And as always, suck at Scoots, and have you checked the back seat? Well, you don't have to check the back seat.
I don't, no. Thank God.
And neither do I anymore. So, but late at night, do you ever get in your car when you're by yourself at night and look back there?
Not really, no.
I do. Especially in the morning, I'll look back there.
No, I mean, where I live is really, really safe.
Real?
So, no, I don't have anything to worry about.
How is Puke? Whoops, I meant Duke isn't a villain. They are a villain, but they're not in the SEC.
Well, now, wasn't that for college football, too?
I don't consider Duke a villain in football.
That's what I'm saying.
No. I mean, if you want to do the whole basketball one, I mean, to me, across the country, and this is not just my personal feeling, I think across the country, as far as basketball, Duke is the number one villain, and it's not even close.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. By the way, have you seen their non-conference schedule this year?
Duke's?
Jesus.
It's easy.
No, it's filthy.
Oh, it is, really?
They have so many good games.
Really?
Yeah.
Is this John's last season if he doesn't do well?
No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't think so either. All right, number 2 of basketball villains. I really think it's John Calipari. So you put Arkansas up there. People are, and it's not just
officials would be number 2.
Ooh.
You could make the case they're number 1.
Yeah, probably, and not just officials. You put on there officials calling timeouts or go see a replay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be over Duke. I think that's the one thing that college basketball fans can't stand the most, how much time officials are taking to look at replays. And it's way too much. And the fact that they're getting a lot of TV time. They shouldn't, because some of these guys want that TV time. They want to get that recognition. They want to get exposed to a national audience.
TV Teddy didn't get that name for no reason.
Exactly. So I'd put officials first, Duke second, Arkansas third. Do we put Roy Williams? No, not Roy Williams. I mean, he's retired. Let him go.
Bruce
how about
Pearl?
You think Bruce Pearl is more disliked than Roy Williams?
Yeah, because he gave his son that job.
Yeah, but that's just one incident. Whereas Roy Williams has had a whole list of Duke people that don't like him. And I think outside of that, too.
How about Jay Billis? He's got to be on the list.
Really? I kind of like Jay Billis.
I do, too, but majority of people do not.
Do they not? I would be interested because, his niece and nephew went to UK. So I always think he's kind of giving UK a pass because of that. He didn't want to hurt his niece and nephew. But I don't know. I kind of feel that way. But I'd say the UCLA coach that you love so much, Mick Cronin.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's up there.
Did you just raise your voice at me?
No, we forgot one. UConn.
Yeah, Hurley.
Yeah. Danny Hurley. I completely forgot. I think.
Well, and so we talked about it last week, that whole Boston College situation.
Yes.
With Luke Murray.
Luke Murray.
He coached under Dan Hurley.
Oh, very much so.
So he's been getting a lot of heat because he's
kind of acting like him.
Just like Hurley, yeah.
Yeah, because he wasn't like that at U of L because he was assistant coach at U of L.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I look at this and I'm like, oh, please don't turn into Hurley. We don't need another Hurley. And I almost rank Hurley above anybody else. I think Hurley is the big. Lane Kiffin's the biggest villain in college football right now. Dan Hurley is the biggest villain in men's basketball.
I can't disagree with that.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. That's a guy I would go against. I think he'd kill me. He'd probably have a what is it? The homemade knives they use in prison. Is it a Shiva?
A shank?
Is it a shank?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was a Shiva or something like that.
That might be another term for it.
Okay.
I've never been to prison. Couldn't tell you.
Really? Oh, well, let me tell you all about it. I've never been, so don't ask me. But no, I bet he'd be out there playing real dirty. That, to me, he would be the dirtiest of all players out there. If you put coaches against coaches, yeah, he'd be the dirtiest.
He'd be the Grayson Allen of coaches.
Oh, would he be flopping?
No, he'd be tripping everybody.
Tripping and flopping. Yeah, he would be. And then he'd complain once he flopped, even though he wasn't touched, how much he hurts after the flop. So, all right, we got to take another break. 502-384-1450. Send me more of your text, 502-414-1450, and we'll get to those as well because I'm enjoying them. Take care. Why did I say take care? We'll be right back. I'm not leaving.
know Montrose?
It's who?
Montrose.
Never heard of them. Okay, good.
You know what this song's named after me.
It's called Justin?
It's called Bad Motor Scooter.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's about your life and what happened to you. How long ago was that, by the way?
Oh, my goddaughter is 5. It was right before she was born, almost 6 years ago.
Okay, so and how did this come about? So you admitted this on radio?
I did.
That you fell?
Yeah.
Why would you ever admit that? I don't know if I would ever admit that.
I mean, I'm an open book. I've never been one to hide anything.
Fair enough. All right. Let's talk a little bit about horse racing. Is Sovereignty back?
Yes, so back.
Yeah.
Best horse ever.
Is it really?
Whoa!
All right. I'm not going that far.
I am.
Great race Saturday at Saratoga in the $1 million Whitney Stakes.
I felt like I was watching the Kentucky Derby all over again.
Did you really?
It was awesome.
I mean, what is wrong with the horse Baeza? I don't get it. That horse, I'm kind of worried I might have one of those, but it just stands there and just lets everybody take off. I don't get, because that horse is very talented, but it's kind of nice to see Sovereignty win after the last race it lost to Magnitude. And I think, wasn't it also the race before that, Sovereignty lost to Whiteabario, who was terrible.
Mm-hmm.
Came in last place. I was really surprised about that. So they're talking about retiring that horse. But the other part that was really cool about that race is nitrogen. For those of you that don't know nitrogen, I'm having a hard time saying nitrogen. Great name, but it's named after a filly. So this was a filly that beat all the boys with the exception of Sovereignty. I thought that was really cool.
She was leading the whole
Yes, completely. And I thought, no, there's no way she's going to really get beat because she's going to be tired. But she kept up with them. And I thought that was awesome. I enjoyed it. There was a lot of great horse racing on Saturday.
Yeah, and Sunday for that.
And Sunday, that's exactly right. Yeah. We had one run in second yesterday at Ellis Park. Corona de Oro ran in the, Ellis Park Derby or whatever it's called. So... But he ran a really nice race.
Yeah, I was speaking of the Derby. So is it weird that they ran? So the Whitney was the main race on Saturday with Sovereignty, but the race prior to that was the Saratoga Derby.
Yeah,
I found that really odd.
Why?
Because you would think if it's at Saratoga and it's their Derby that would be the showcase event.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And it wasn't.
The Whitney Stakes is bigger race. Yeah, it's just another race. Unlike, because you're just accustomed to the Kentucky Derby being the Derby.
Exactly.
The biggest race.
Yeah.
Well, Saratoga Derby's not that big. It's big, but not like the Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Well, and then who was the jockey on Friday night that won like 6 races in a row or 5 races in a row?
Was that Flavian Pratt?
No, it wasn't Pratt. I can't think of who it was. Gosh dang it.
I can't think of it either. But,
I'll see if I can track it down real quick.
Okay. But yeah, it was. They were a lot of good horse racing. And honestly, Fox is doing a great job advertising and not publicizing, but broadcasting all these races. So, we've all been worried about what's going to happen to horse racing from FanDuel's perspective and TVG. Listen, Fox, I hope they take over all of it because I'm really pleased with their announcers and all that they do with horse racing. They're just doing a phenomenal job. But I don't know if Churchill Downs, since they have a deal with NBC for the Kentucky Oaks and Kentucky Derby, what they're going to do the rest of the time. But if they want Fox to take over regular season, man, I'd love it. Because they do a great America's Day at the Races is really a good show, and I enjoy a lot of their announcers. So I didn't know who any of them were, and now I'm getting to a point I know every one of them, and they're fun to listen to.
So it was Manny Franco I was thinking of.
Manny Franco. Okay, yeah.
48
Handley just sent it. Yeah. Thank you, 48 Handley.
Crazy.
But yeah, you're exactly right. That is crazy. But the other horse that did really well on Saturday, did you see it? Coach Pope.
Oh, yeah.
Coach Pope ran on Saturday.
What does that mean?
The one that Kenny Peak named. after Mark Pope. Well, it ran second, so it didn't didn't win, but the colt by Tappet looked really good. You know, they paid $350,000 for that horse as a yearling.
That seems cheap, no?
No, for a yearling, that's a lot of money.
Oh, is it okay?
Yeah, oh yeah. Typically, you hope you kind of double your money or make a lot more. So as a 2-year-old, so that would mean it would be anywhere from a $500,000 upwards of $700,000 horse as a 2-year-old. So yeah, that was good. So I was real happy for Coach Pope, the horse. And so yeah, what does that mean? Does that mean is that an early predictor on the basketball season? We're gonna have a pretty good basketball season because you know first time out running second, especially when you're going to Saratoga. Those are big time horses up there.
Yeah.
So you kind of feel good on the perspective on how the basketball team at University of Kentucky will do.
You'd take second in the SEC, wouldn't you?
Oh, in the SEC, absolutely. I'd take it in a heartbeat right now. Would I take second in the SEC in the NCAA tournament? No, I want one.
Well,
but if they came in second, I would be happy. That would be a very, very successful season.
Exactly.
Yeah. Who would you want me to ask? Who would you want to ask me questions at this Media Madness? Who do you think's going to ask the best questions?
Ooh, probably. I mean, it's going to be one of the more experienced guys that has obviously been through press conferences a time or 1,000 in their career.
I don't know.
I would go somebody like you got to think who was a star at their last stop.
Momcilovic.
I think Momcilovic would probably be the answer.
And see, I'm a little afraid what questions he would ask me. I'm a little intimidated by that. I think Malachi Moreno would be one of those players that just wants to have fun. He wants to joke.
Yeah.
I would probably get along with Malachi. He and I would have fun. Kind of like Shea Gilgis and I had a lot of fun when we had Basketball Media Day. Zoom Diallo.
I think Zoom would be good. Alex Wilkins would probably be good.
Alex Wilkins would be a great one. Mm-hmm. Who else would be? I would worry about Noah Trent.
Trent Noah.
Trent Noah. God bless. Travis Reed Travis.
3 years into this thing, we're still mixing it up.
I know it. Well, I mean, I screwed up with Travis Reed. That's probably how I'd screw it up right there. And he would look at me. What is my? If he asked me, Mr. Bennett, what is my name? Or well, wait a minute. Do you think he'll call me Mr. Bennett, or do you think they'll call me Michael?
Michael, for sure.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see one of them even calling you Mike, and you'd be no, that's not my name.
Yeah. Listen, I probably see Mark Pope calling me Mike.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw the basketball at him. I said, dude, my name's Michael. I quit. And I just walk off. How's that? And then he just yelled at me. I always knew you were a quitter. But no. One person texted in Spurrier, 48 Hanley did. Spurrier was unpopular because he was smart, handsome, and he won a lot. Is that the reason? I think it's more that he just won a lot. Back in that day, that's when Florida was really good. Danny Hurley, come to the podium and get your gold medal.
We think Steve Spurrier was handsome?
I before my time, I have no idea. Steve Spurrier would run the score up on his grandma. That's true. I think he would. Thank you, Josh. But listen, he really put it to Bill Curry. I'm telling you right now. One person said, no free ads, but y'all do partake in 7 Brew?
Nope.
What's that?
I had a feeling you were going to say that. It's like the latest coffee spot.
Oh, okay.
People love it.
Well, I don't understand what he's saying though.
He's asking if we partake in it.
No,
I don't.
I'm not a coffee drinker.
I'm not either. No.
Yeah. If so, what are your go-tos? Mine are Nightshade, Energy, Cherry Blossom Tea, or Brew Chata.
Chai Tai?
Oh, really? It says CHATA. Rest in peace, Scooters. They are losing the drive-through drinks battle.
What?
Huh.
Cherry Blossom Tea sounds good.
Yeah, I'm not a big cherry guy though. All right, if I go somewhere, all right, I'll tell you right now. There's a place over there by Churchill Downs that I love to go to. If it's a coffee thing, and it's called Dutch Brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Have you been to Dutch Brothers
No.
before? So I'll go to Dutch Brothers, and my go-to, Mr. Illinois, is a iced latte with sugar-free vanilla in it. That's what I like.
I'm out.
And it's a little coffee. Why are you out on that? What's wrong with that?
I'm just not a coffee guy.
Okay. Well, see, that's more milk. I figured you would at least try it because it's
milk.
probably more milk than it is coffee. It's just I like a little taste of coffee, and that's enough for me. But, straight coffee, no. Although a guy at the track a couple weeks ago brought me a cup of coffee, and how do you say no? And then how do you just stand there and not drink it while he's standing there with you talking to you for an hour?
I'd have been like, you sure you don't want this?
No, you just say no. You say
So did you
thank
drink it?
So I drank it. I did. And here's the crazy part. I kind of liked it.
Yuck.
No, I did. By the way, congratulations to Ryan Howard, the former UK women's basketball player, for being named to represent Team USA in the 2026 FIBA Women's World Cup. Congratulations to her.
Yeah. They're not going to lose a game by less than 50.
Really?
Or win a game by less than 50, sorry.
So they're kind of like the 1984 or whatever that team
92.
92?
Oh,
Yeah, Dream Team.
literally. Yeah, they're the dream team.
Because there's not women's basketball anywhere else other than here. Maybe a little bit in Europe. Is that pretty much it?
I
don't know.
I think anywhere they have men's basketball, they have women's. It's just not good quality.
Yeah.
And you're putting literally our best 15 players on that roster, and yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Good
And
luck.
Ryan Howard's a good choice.
Absolutely.
And she's had a phenomenal year.
She has.
She leads in so many different things. This has been a banner year for her. I'm hoping she is close to a new contract where she makes a lot more money.
Well, and her teammate Angel Reese is also on the team.
That's too bad.
And the video floating around this weekend of their coach telling them that in the locker room was really cool. Just seeing all their other teammates going crazy for them and being happy for
Really?
them. Love
That's
that.
nice. Yeah. You know, you were talking about on your show, Sunrise with Scoots, earlier about people that don't watch women's NBA.
Mhm.
I don't. I just, in the whole.
You're not alone.
Yeah, and the whole Angel Reese thing, that's kind of killed it for me. I think she's been bad for the WNBA.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
And which is really a shame.
But at least she invented a new stat.
Which was?
Me bounds.
Knee bounds?
Me bounds.
What do you mean me bounds?
It's where she misses and gets her own rebound.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
She leads the league in me bounds.
Really? So it's a real stat that they're keeping.
No.
It's not one in the WNBA, but
No.
people. Oh, I see. I like that. I think. All right. Well, we got to take our last break. When we come back, I want to talk a little NFL news. Terry Bridgewater and everybody complaining about the brand new $1 billion stadium up in Buffalo. Stay right there. One more segment of Just the Cast.
changing your ways. I met a cheerleader, was a real young breed of times I can reminisce. All the best things of loving with a sister and a cousin, only started with a little kiss like this.
You like this version better, or do you like the Run DMZ version? This one, really?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like the rap version?
Not really, no.
Oh, interesting.
the
I didn't think
crazy-
you liked Aerosmith, by the
That
way.
was what I was going to say. I
Oh.
really don't care much for Aerosmith, so that's an
How can you-
unusual take for me.
I just don't see how you can dislike Aerosmith.
Everyone's different, Michael.
Yeah, they are. Okay, fair enough. They are, but they're good. You should like them.
They're okay.
Wow. Okay.
Just okay.
Just okay. Oh. One of the best concerts I've ever been to. 48 Hanley texted out, Saratoga Derby is for 3-year-olds on the grass.
Ah, okay.
So there you go. The Whitney is a storied face for all comers. The second most prestigious race of the meet, that being the Travers. The Whitney has actually been won by mares several times, including the first one. So there you go.
Learn something every day.
I didn't know that either. So thank you very much, 48 Hanley. That was perfect way to find out all about that. But it's kind of been a week now. How are we still feeling about this horse racing championship series?
Did you see the interview with your boy on Fox Sports 1?
Go ahead. No.
Bill Carstangen.
Oh, no, I did not.
So he did an interview with the TV coverage along with the guy who's over Naira. I can't recall his name at this point. Both of them talked about this championship race series and the whole thing with Preakness.
Yep.
Neither of them even mentioned the Preakness.
Yeah.
Not once. They said, yeah, we just want to do this championship series because we want all these races to be like the Kentucky Derby and the Belmont, and they intentionally did not say Preakness. And I was sitting there watching it. I was like, well, this is pretty uncomfortable.
What is that going to do then? Is that going to make more people feel bad for the Preakness?
Yeah.
And then it brings up popularity for it? Or is it going to be the death of the Preakness purely because the owners and trainers, as well as jockeys, are going to just go the route of where the money is? And that's how people are going to forget about the Preakness.
I'd say the Preakness is going to not go away, but its popularity, I think, will go way down.
See, I
Especially
do
if you
too.
got these two entities working together, the two biggest powerhouses in horse racing as it stands now, and they're not even going to mention the Preakness. I think it's gone.
That tells you everything you need
Exactly.
to know. Even though people are wanting to support them because they feel bad for the Preakness, it's just the horses are not going to go there. That's your problem. And the part I wish they could work it out to where the Preakness is a part of this somehow, some way, because I don't want to see the Triple Crown go away.
Yeah.
But we're watching the death of the Triple Crown.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that. I really do. I mean, what's going to happen to all these horses that won it? I mean, are we going to forget about them?
No. I mean,
Are we going to concentrate more on the horses that are winning the championship series?
I think those horses that have won the Triple Crown will always have their place in history. But, yeah, it doesn't feel like it's going to be a thing moving forward.
No, it's not. And moving it 8 days past the Derby, or I'm sorry, 15 days past the Derby and only 6 days ahead of the Belmont Stakes is just worse.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what Maryland plans on doing now, if they're trying to reach out to Churchill Downs or if they're trying to reach out to Naira and try and figure this thing out. But, I mean, the people that are in control is Naira and Churchill Downs, the New York Racing Association. So, and I'm excited about it. I just hate to see Pimlico not a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to dictate anything.
Change sucks more times than not.
It does. I've never liked change.
But then again, I mean, you just had a change with the Kentucky football program. Look at the excitement that's brought. So
Yeah.
maybe this whole championship series thing will bring excitement, and years down the line from now, we won't even remember the Triple Crown.
Well, not just, but I'll still remember the Preakness, and I'll be sad about that. I wish that they could figure that part out. So, I mean, oh well. Let's just not get off on that. So I was sorry to hear this, though, yesterday. I've always been, even though he played for U of L, I've always been a fan of Terry Bridgewater.
Mhm.
I've always liked him. I've always thought he was a great quarterback. Head to toe, I'll even go this far. I was always surprised he was not more of a starting role type quarterback for a team. And I just think it's just different situations where he just never had an honest shot. I
think he did.
You really think so? I think, listen, the place that he had the best shot was in with the Saints down in New Orleans.
Right.
And Drew Brees kind of screwed him because he said, well, I'm not ready to retire yet. And then that just kind of ruined it for Teddy Bridgewater. I don't know. I've always thought he was better. If you ask me, I always thought he was better than Lamar Jackson.
Stop it.
I'm not stopping that. I would have taken, because I think he's a better passer. Now, Lamar is a better scrambler, but in the NFL, scrambling quarterbacks don't do that well.
Lamar has gotten tenfold better at passing. You got to give him some credit for that.
I got to see it before I can agree to that.
Well, then you haven't watched a Ravens game the last 3 years.
Yeah, I have, and it's not been by choice.
His passing is a lot better.
It might be a lot better, but I don't think it's better than Teddy Bridgewater's.
Well, then why has Lamar been starting for, 8-9 years now, and Bridgewater
Desperation
started a total of 83 games.
Were you surprised,
65,
though?
sorry.
Were you surprised that he made the announcement abruptly yesterday like he did? I was.
No, because didn't he already retire once? But, yeah, I mean, he went and coached that football team.
Yeah.
That high school team.
That's right. Yeah,
So-
now he's going to go back and do that.
Is that did he say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I hate it for him because I just feel like somebody out there should have given him a better shot. But it's getting to a point, he's getting to the age where it's just not going to work. And I do. I like Terry Bridgewater, and I wish him the best. And I just I wish he'd have gotten a chance.
He made his money.
Did he really?
Absolutely.
I have no idea how much he made.
Let me try to find out.
But you're probably right. He probably made his money. Now, Buffalo Bills, tell me when you get it. Buffalo Bills. All the fans are criticizing the new $2.2 billion stadium. Have you seen all the pictures?
It looks cool.
It looks cool, but I've seen more people posting pictures of obstructed views within the stadium.
Oh, I have seen some of those. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like the glass.
Oh, yeah. And then they said the scoreboard was too small. It goes across the end zone. Is it because it's too narrow? Is that what it is? It's wide, but it's narrow.
Yeah.
From the height. I'm assuming that's what they mean by that. Fans were complaining about getting rained on. It's like, well, wait a minute. It's an outdoor stadium. Why are you complaining about this? And then also, they ran out of food. It's like, how do you run out of food?
What'd they do?
In the first exhibition game.
They played an exhibition game?
Something was going on.
Yeah, it wasn't a game because they haven't played.
All right, well, they must have been just showing off the stadium. So, and then the other problem is they said they had to take long staircases to get their seats.
Boo-hoo.
Yeah,
good for you.
I mean, no, wait. Not all fans can walk up and down stadium or staircases like you and I can. So, you got older generations that have issues with that. I mean, come on. It's a brand new stadium. You would expect that an escalator would get you close to your seat.
You would
not long staircases.
You would think $2.2 billion would have included in that.
Exactly. I mean, so I don't know. A lot of people were complaining that it's the worst designed stadium for $2.2 billion ever. And those obstructed views, they did have a lot of complaints about that.
Yeah.
And they should have complained about that. It was amazing how bad it was. All right, did you find the Terry Bridgewater?
Teddy, yeah. He made almost $67 million.
Oh, he did it. He's okay.
He's doing fine.
Yeah, he's definitely.
The worst part about it is it breaks it down by team. He got paid $1 million to quarterback for the Jets. I think I would have rather just taken that year off.
Wow. I don't know. I was hoping he'd play with the Detroit Lions, and so anyway, that's just the way it goes. I did see this though. One of my favorite former MLB players, They had a Seattle Mariner alumni home run derby yesterday. And Ichiro Suzuki is one of my all-time favorite players.
Same.
52 years old, and he hit 7 home runs yesterday. How crazy is that?
That is crazy. And he had the quote saying that if he could have been okay with batting 220 in the majors, he could have hit a lot of homers.
Oh my gosh! Listen, I think he'll go down. He's going to be he's not in the Hall of Fame yet, right?
I don't think so. No,
but he will be.
Should be.
And it's definitely deserved. He was fun to watch. He could put a baseball anywhere he wanted to. He just put the bat out there, and he would aim it, and boom, it'd be right there. I loved watching him play. And I'm sorry that he doesn't play anymore. But, man, 50, I didn't realize time had passed by that fast, that he's 52 now.
It's crazy.
I would have never thought that. So, all right, everybody, appreciate you listening on this Monday. We'll see you tomorrow on Just Cat. Somebody help me. How do I get in shape? I need to learn how I get in shape for this basketball thing. We'll see you tomorrow.